Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? Well, they did get the shooter, just like I predicted. I told you that he would be in custody very soon. And when I was shown something about the gun, I kept seeing the gun, the gun. I knew they would find the gun. It would be linked to him, and there was something special about the gun. So, yeah, they found the gun. They matched the ballistics to the gun, and I think they said that it was a ghost gun? I think that's what they called it. I've never heard of that before, but that's what they were saying. It's a ghost gun. It's made with a 3D printer and assembled at home. So I knew there was something. I kept seeing a gun, gun, gun. That was a major thing when they would find the guy, that they would find the gun, and they did. So at least he's off the streets and he's behind bars like he should be. I feel like this guy has just been he's off his rocker. He's just like gone off the edge of the cliff. Really, I feel like he has a mental problem, and that may not have always been, but people can just all of a sudden snap, and that's what happened with this guy. He just snapped, and he's gone off the deep edge. So he needed to be off the streets because you never know what else he would think that some other kind of injustice that he needed to right. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the drones. So that's what everybody's talking about now. They're seeing these drones everywhere. There's drones over New Jersey. It's been going on for days and days and days. Um, and they've been seen also all over the country, and all different countries, all over the place, all over this earth. People are saying they're seeing these drones everywhere. And I'm going to tell y'all, it is a little bit of both. So there are some drones. People are really seeing some drones, and then there is something else out there that we're going to find out what it is very soon. And they're coming from the water. There were some reports saying that they were coming from a ship, and that it might be some foreign entity sending some drones to watch over some sensitive areas in our country. But when I ask Spirit shows me just the water, that they're coming from the water. Um, and this is something that's going to be revealed. This is life from another planet, you guys. They're here. They've been here, and they're slowly revealing it to us. Now, there's some people in the government that understand it, that know it, that they've been in contact with these beings. Not everybody in the government knows about this because there's been a really huge cover up. So it's kind of like these beings know that we're ready to start understanding that we're not the only people in the universe, that we're not the only life in the universe. And it's like our leaders don't want us to know that, so they're kind of going against each other. They're like, we're going to reveal ourselves, and our leaders are like, no, don't do that, because I don't want to lose control. Because if we find out that there is something so powerful that can come to our planet, that has so much technology, how are we going to ever listen to our leaders again? And that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid people are just going to go crazy. And we're not going to pay our taxes. We're not going to do anything. Y'all have been hiding this from us, because they've been hiding a lot of technology from us that could really stop people from suffering so much. Let me see what I'm getting here. So it's a glimpse, little by little, and then we're seeing a sprinkle of drones to distract us from the truth. So Some people will see drones, and yes, there'll be drones, and they'll say, see, they were drones. What else? Oh, do you remember last year they shot down a weather balloon in Alaska and they made a big deal about it? Remember that? Um, I'm being I'm being shown that this was a trick. So this wasn't really a weather balloon. Now I'm going to tell you what Spirit is showing me. It's like a sleight of hands. So they did something tricky, and it was something else that they shot down. It was not a weather balloon, because I'm seeing like 3 cups, and you put a ball under 1 cup, and then you mix it up, and you lift up the cup and say, see, there's nothing there. There's no ball here. So you see, there's no foreign entity, there's no alien, there's nothing here. It's just a weather balloon. So there's some kind of trick, some kind of sleight of hands that our government did. They know what they did. They know. Now, like I said, there's some at some levels people don't know in our government, and at some levels they do. But it's really all about power. They're preventing people to understand that there is something else out there with such advanced technology, something so powerful that the government is afraid of losing control of the people. You know, how will the people react to find out the government's been covering this knowledge up for so many years? Reverse engineering. We could all have free electricity, you guys. Um, they can help us advance so quickly. They can just give us the technology that we need to stop suffering, stop fear mongering. And that's how our government, unfortunately, that's how they've controlled us, through suffering and fear mongering. So they don't want us to look at these, I'll call them visitors. I think they're light beings, because I'm like seeing a being. It looks like a person, but I see light. So I'm going to call them a light being. Instead of their face, I see light. So they don't want us to look at these light beings as leaders. They don't want us to look up to them. So that's what's going on here. This is a big cover up. It really is. But we're going to see them revealing themselves to us more and more and more. So I believe that throughout 2025, we're going to see more and more and more of them. And they don't want to come here and just freak everybody out and just say, hey, we're here, you know, and they don't want to cause a panic. They're here to help us. And because we're struggling right now, because they're watching what's going on, they know that all our countries aren't getting along together. There's a lot of turmoil. They're watching over us. They're here to protect us and to help us. And so now is the time that, hey, we need their help. So they're here, and they're going to slowly reveal themselves to us and give us the help that we need, and hopefully derail us from, going into a third world war. I think that's really what they're here. They're here to prevent nuclear war. And that's why we're seeing them right now, because we need them. And, all of us are praying and asking for help and asking for protection. They hear that. They know that. And they're answering the call. So just know that these are friendly beings. There's nothing, sinister or horrible about them. They're friendly beings. And like I said, there are countries that will take advantage of this information. They'll send drones. They're just trying to muddy up the waters. They're just trying to do the sleight of hands. They're trying to make sure that we don't believe in these beings. So, and we're going to see it from all different countries. Our country's going to do it, and other countries are going to do it too. They're just going to prevent the masses from listening and believing in these beings. I mean, and when these beings finally decide to show themselves completely, they won't be able to stop them. We'll be able to see them and get information from them ourselves. But they're not going to do that all at once. They want to do that in cooperation with leaders of this world. They want to, do this with love and kindness, and they don't want to freak everybody out and scare everybody. So we're going to just see things go slowly, slowly, slowly. But unfortunately, like I said, because our governments, the governments around the world, they don't want to lose power, to lose control of the people. I mean, just imagine if people say, "Oh, we have all this technology, and we can have so much." I don't know what's wrong with my computer; just lit up like crazy. It got bright. I don't know why, but I mean, if you find out somebody has betrayed you, how do you feel when someone's betrayed you and you know it? You might just turn your back on them completely. So that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid the people are going to realize they've been betrayed for years and years and years, and the fallout from that. So, but you guys, we're going to see this in our lifetime. Just stick around, and we're going to see beings from other planets be revealed through our lifetime. Little by little, they're coming, they're here. They've been here, all along, but they just haven't revealed themselves to the public. Some people have been in contact with them. There are people that channel beings from other planets, so they're here. We've heard of them, we know, but we haven't seen them for ourselves, and we're just waiting for that opportunity to see them for ourselves, for them to come and stand in front of us and speak. That's what we want. We want to hear them, see a ship land and hear them, see them walk out and hear them. But we have to be prepared mentally as a whole for that. And that's what's happening. This is a preparation for us to accept that there are beings from a different planet that we're going to hear from one day. Little baby steps, here they come. I know some of us are ready for it, but there are others that aren't ready for it at all. So I don't know about you, but I'm like, where are you? Come on, I'm ready to meet you. My husband, he sits out on the deck all the time, and he's like looking at the sky. He's always feeling, I want to see a UFO. I want to see, somebody from a different planet. He's always watching the skies. He loves it. So there's a lot of us that are ready, that are inviting them. And that's why they're coming, because we're ready and we're inviting them. And the more people that invite them, the sooner they'll come. It's all about frequency and energy. And we put our intention out there. And these beings are so much more advanced than us. So they communicate through a form of telepathy. So they can pick up on our thoughts and our feelings, and that's how they're going to communicate with us. So that's probably another reason why we haven't had full contact with them, because that's how they communicate. And maybe we just weren't ready for it. But hopefully we're, going to be ready very soon, and we'll have a more peaceful planet once they come here and tell us there's a nicer, better way to live. And hopefully we're all going to be ready for it, and not be so upset with our government trying to, we need to look forward and not look in the past. We need to move forward. So when they come here, hopefully we'll be ready just to move forward and not look back and feel like that we've been betrayed. Just that this is a new era, it's a new time, and we're ready to move forward. Okay, guys, I've got some more things to do tonight. I've been working really hard and doing making a lot of videos. So if you would like to get a reading with me, I know this is a real short reading today, or channeling. But if you would like to get a reading or healing session, please let me know. I'll leave my email down below, and I will talk to y'all again tomorrow. Okay? All right. Love you so much. Y'all take care, and do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now.